Have you faced any problem during installation AutoCAD or any? Have you already installed AutoCAD? Do you have any problem?
অটোক্যাডে যে প্রিভিয়াস ক্লাস যেদিন করাইছিলেন ওই দিনই অটোক্যাড এর জন্য রেজিস্ট্রেশন করছিলাম
স্যার ইমেল আসে নাই কোনো।
ইমেইলের পরবর্তীতে রেজিস্ট্রেশন করার পরে আরেকটা ইমেইল আসবে, ওইটা আসতেছে না।
আচ্ছা, আমি আরেকটা ডকুমেন্ট শেয়ার করছিলাম পরে। I have already shared another message in stream. Have you checked that message?
Yes, sir.
স্যার আমার ইমেল আসছে বাট ওখানে একটা ডকুমেন্ট চাচ্ছে।
What type of document?
স্যার ওখানে শুধু ডকুমেন্ট লেখা আছে আর কিছু বলা নেই।
Okay, wait.
Assignment 3 maybe.
Assignment 3 probably. AutoCAD electrical. But I have streaming, I have shared 2 link.
Or what, sir? Downloading AutoCAD?
Yes.
No, sir, we didn't get that link. Yes.
So I think another classroom I have shared already. Or AutoCAD link. Okay. I am sharing the link again.
এটা তো অফিশিয়াল ওয়েবসাইট।
অফিসিয়াল ওয়েবসাইটে।
আমাদের ক্ষেত্রে স্যার আমরা রেজিস্ট্রেশন করার পরেও আমাদের হচ্ছে কনফার্মেশন, জাস্ট কনফার্মেশন মেইলটা আসছে, পরের মেইলটা আসে নাই আর ডাউনলোডও করা যাচ্ছে না।
স্যার ইমেল ভেরিফাই করার জন্য যে মেইলটা শুধুমাত্র ওইটা আসছে, ইমেল ভেরিফাই করার পর আর কোনো মেইল আসে না।
আচ্ছা, তোমাদের কারো ইমেল অ্যাড্রেস আর হচ্ছে পাসওয়ার্ড দাও তো। যারা লগ ইন করছো।
স্যার কিভাবে দিব?
চ্যাট রুম।
আমি স্যার চ্যাটে দিয়ে দিছি।
আচ্ছা, actually you need to download the AutoCAD here. From here download free or free trial. This is electrical AutoCAD electrical. Okay, I am sharing this link. You need to download this one. Okay, I am checking. you need to log in. You need to download it and then install. Okay. AutoCAD included toolset AutoCAD electrical. This link you need to download. Can you try, anyone? Because need some time. And after that you need to log in this account. Then you can see the in product section, you can see the your what type of product you want to install. So I can try Sajid account. Chat. Sajjadur. Anybody try to download the software if you have whole internet, because it needs some about 3 GB data. Okay, no product, still no product. Okay, but you need to install and then need to log in the user account. After installation, you need to log in, because you see that AutoCAD electrical. And I am sharing a video tutorial also here in Hindi. You can check this one. That required step you need to follow. Okay. YouTube, I am sharing here YouTube also. You need to you can try this one, then let me know. I need to otherwise I need to install any PC, because I have already installed in my PC. So I need to uninstall, then I need to show again. So
স্যার AutoCAD এর অ্যাকাউন্ট তো ভেরিফাই করতে হবে।
I've already verified your account.
না স্যার, এরপর স্যার ডকুমেন্টস একটা যে আমি যে
Okay. So do you have
sir.
any student ID?
স্যার আইডি দিই নাই, কিন্তু স্যার ওই যে টেস্টিমোনিয়াল আছে যেটা আমাদের
হ্যাঁ,
সার্টিফিকেট বা এই ধরনের যে ডকুমেন্ট আছে ওইটা দিছি স্যার, হয়ে গেছে করে।
ওইটাতে কি তোমার অ্যাকুরেটলি শো করতেছে?
জি স্যার, ওইটা দেওয়ার সাথে সাথে স্যার ভেরিফাইড হয়ে আছে টোটালি।
হ্যাঁ, ভেরিফাই হলে তো দ্যাটস প্রবলেম সলভ। সো নাও কি
জি
প্রবলেম?
স্যার, স্যার আমার তো সমস্যা নাই স্যার, ডাউনলোড করছি আমি।
তো তুমি অলরেডি ডাউনলোড করছো?
জি স্যার।
But same step I show, the same step you just follow.
জি স্যার।
So others, why they have faced the problem? I think you can try, and I am also sharing here two link. You just first download this download free trial. Okay, you need to download this free trial. Then if you click this one, Shahjad, can you try this link? Here you need to select the AutoCAD electrical. I think AutoCAD electrical. Okay, AutoCAD electrical. Then you need to select the education.
ফার্স্টে কি ফ্রি ভার্সনটা ডাউনলোড করে নিব?
Now you need to click free version. Okay, after going this link, you need, after clicking these links, this user interface will show you. So you need to click this download free trial. Okay, click this download free trial and then go to another page. You need to select the AutoCAD electrical, then education. Then education community. And already, if you have already educational access, then you can log in. And also need a verification in a testimonial or any other documents which clearly shows that you are a student. Also university ID card also okay, or any hall document will also okay. So you need to log in here. Okay, Shahjad account.
আমাদের আইডি কার্ড এখনো দেয়নি।
Any other ID card, testimonial, your student testimonial, that means college testimonial is also okay.
Okay.
Shahjad, are you logged in your account?
নো স্যার।
Okay. Why shows Shahjad 18 is not active?
স্যার একটু আগে তো লগ ইন হয়েছিল।
Do not match Shahjadur 18 at ps.h.bd. Okay. Yes, sir, Sakib. This one.
জি স্যার।
Why not login? Okay, if not working this one, so I will share. I have already downloaded the electrical version and I will upload in Google Classroom. Okay, because I have already downloaded this one. Another version already download. AutoCAD electrical. Okay, I will upload it and share the link, separate link. But you can try this. You can also check this video link, and you can try the step by step. There is also a step by step instruction how to install the AutoCAD Electrical 2023, and also on using your educational information. Okay. And another issue, I think you have already got some mail from CC 112 class. I have uploaded a book. You can see MS Word, PowerPoint, and Excel book. So Murat sir already finished both three topics. Murat sir already finished.
No, sir.
Word এবং
Word and Excel.
PowerPoint.
No, no, sir. PowerPoint শুরু করে নাই।
করানো হয়েছে স্যার, পাওয়ারপয়েন্ট এক্সেল ওয়ার্ড তিনটে করানো হয়েছে স্যার।
এক্সেল করাইছে, ওয়ার্ড করাইছে, পাওয়ারপয়েন্ট তো পুরো দেখায় নাই।
আর পাওয়ারপয়েন্ট দেখানো হয়েছে স্যার, পাওয়ারপয়েন্ট দেখানো হয়েছিল শুরুর দিকে, পাওয়ারপয়েন্ট দেখানো হয়েছিল স্যার।
I think okay. So if you need any help, you can ask me, or you can see this book, MS Word, PowerPoint, and Excel book. Okay, you can download this book, and there is some 3 chapter. You can see, and I think you can easily understand, because you are CSE student, it's not so much difficult. And also here I have given you a in Google Classroom. Also I have given you that means Excel tutorial. Okay, I am just adding it, or I will share Excel link, Excel tutorial link. So Google tutorial link, and also the AutoCAD electrical link. I think from here you can access this one. Okay, Udemy AutoCAD electrical complete course. You can take help from this tutorial, and also Microsoft Excel. If you want to learn more about Excel, you can see this tutorial. Okay, specific function. Just if you need any specific function you want to learn, you need to download this one, or you need to check this one. Okay. So I will access this link all through all Gmail group mail. So if you have a PS2 account, then you can easily access my Google Drive. Okay. And also tomorrow CC 112 exam, we will start exam 9:15 from serial 1 to 40. For exam duration 1 hour. So 9:15 to 10:15, then 10:15 to 11:15 another group. So you need to basically in Scratch programming, you need to do a project based on your experience that you have learned in SCL lab. You need to develop the project, and I will just check how many, I think the property, that means motion, looks, sound, this type of property, how many you have introduced in your project. Okay, and marks will depend basically the characteristics of your project, how many code block you have used, what type of code block you have used, and total marks will 15. Okay, is it clear now?
Yes, sir.
Do you have any question or any issue?
আরেকবার একটু বলবেন।
So basically tomorrow exam, you need to create a project. In your project, you need to add all types of code blocks. Okay, all types of code blocks. Basically marks depends on this block. So how many block you have used within a one hour, and you need to complete project, and also you need to what are the exact outcome of your project. So so total marks will be 15. So based on different parameter, and also of your different kinds of property, mark will given. Okay.
প্রজেক্টটা করে কি আপনাকে এক্সপ্লেইন করতে হবে যে এটা এরকম
Yes,
ভাবে
yes,
বা এই
yes.
মানে
You
work
need,
করবে।
and I will ask you how this block is now working. Like go to, so go to how this work, and what are the similarities between C programming and go to statement. Okay, I think you have you already used go to statement in
Yes,
C
sir.
programming.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so and also the sense by value, so you can use any variable or like that. So what are the similarities? Or you can use move 10 steps. So what are the similarities between C programming and this one? So I just this type of question I can ask you. So if
Sir,
okay,
sir, when our exam will start?
9:15, but you need to present 9:05.
Sir, all the students 1
No,
to 4 or
1
just
to
all-
40, serial 1 to 40, serial, not ID.
Okay, sir.
Serial, you need to understand, serial 1 to 40 will exam 9:15, and rest of the students will start 10:15. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay, I think do you have any other issue regarding this one? Okay, so if you have no issue, then we'll start our class CIT 11 111. Basically, we are studying the chapter 6 array. Okay, array chapter 6. I have already given the book print copy and also the soft copy. So if so do you have any issue you need to discuss? We need to discuss any issue regarding the previous class. I think no one is studied the book. Do you have any issue we need to discuss today?
No, sir.
Okay. So array chapter we are study. Basically, I am starting from here. Previous last class I skipped these topics, but so I am now starting this one. Basically, static local array and automatic local array. I think you have already familiar with static word in chapter 5 or function chapter. You have already studied this this word static. Basically, it's related to function, and it's related to static variable or global variable. You have already studied the global variable, static variable, local variable.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
in function chapter. Basically, static is a storage class specifier. Storage class specifier, and basically static local variable. Static word should be used, and local variable basically inside a function. We can call any variable to local variable. So if the variable is local, static keyword is used, static local variable, that means the variable is exist for the program duration, but is visible only in the function body. Is it clear? Because this is the local variable, basically local variable, but its value is exist for the program duration, whole program duration. That means full program, its value is exist if we will use static word. Okay, and same concept is used in array function. Okay, so if we are use static array, then same concept is used here. Basically, this is the main issue, that we can apply static to a local array definition. If you are call a local array to prevent the array from being created and initialized every time the function is called, and destroyed every time the function exists. Basically, if we need any function twice, then you need to initialize array two times. But if we declare array as static then we can declare only one time. So which reduce the function execution time. Okay, this is the main issue, to declare array as a static. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So we can check this program. So directly go to the code, I think. Okay. So this is the, basically this is the static array are initialized to 0 if not explicitly initialized. That means our target from this program, our target is to declare a static array initialization and automatic array initialization. What are the difference? We need to check this one. So basically, this is a two function we have declared. One is static array initialization init. This is user defined, and this is automatic array initialization. This is user defined function. Do you understand the user defined function and built-in function? Anybody can explain? Babu. Babu, do you hear me? What are the difference between user defined function and built-in function?
Yes, sir.
What are the difference?
Sir, I didn't understand the question, sir. Please again.
What are the difference between user defined function and built-in function?
So user-defined function can be accessed by the user.
So here the two function declared. Is it user defined or built-in function?
So this is built-in function. Sorry, sir.
Abida Khan. Do you hear me? Abida Khan. Kaveri, do you hear me? What are the difference?
I don't know, sir.
Abida don't know. Kaveri, do you know what are the difference between user-defined function and built-in function?
Sir, user-defined function is usually your own code, I think so.
And built-in function?
Built-in function is a function that already exists in the language without you having to define
so
it.
here void static array, is it user-defined or built-in function?
Sorry, sir, I didn't hear. Again, sir.
Here void static array init, is it user-defined or built-in function?
Sir, I think so. It's user-defined.
Why do you think? Is it clearly user-defined? I am declaring here, but or you are declaring here. So this is the function prototype, and this is all. This must be a user-defined function. Okay. So if
Yes,
a
sir.
user defined any function, that is called user-defined function. Or here, which one built-in function? Is there any built-in function?
No, sir.
Sir, puts is to built-in function.
Sir,
No?
built-in function.
Put is
Yes,
built-in
puts
function.
হচ্ছে built-in function.
Yes, put a print of this is built-in function. So can you say anyone what are the difference between printf and putf?
স্যার প্রিন্টএফটা হচ্ছে যে লাইনটা লিখবো ওইটা প্রিন্ট করে, আর স্যার পুটস হচ্ছে একটা নিউ লাইন সহ প্রিন্ট করে।
This is the basic difference. So in this book, most of the statement is basically the starting statement. All are put's used. They have used the put's. And but if you want to use any statement in your program, and next is line will be starting after that line, you need to use printf function. So you can use this one. You can check this program here. Put's they have used, this is built-in function. So put's, this statement is only using for the space. Okay, put's space then new line. Okay, so this is the basic function of put's. So the put's is a static, is that means built-in function, because put's print of its function is already defined in include_h or conio.h library header file. But here we have declared static array integer and also the automatic array integer. So this function is not included in the header file. So this function, this is the declaration, function declaration, and where is the function? This void is automatic array initial. This is the body of this function. Okay, so for this reason, but put is automatically working its activity, automatically working because its definition already defined in studio.h. So is it clear now what are the difference between built-in function and user-defined function?
Yes, sir.
And also here, so inside for loop, so I is called local variable or global variable? Pritha, can you say I is called local variable or global variable?
No, sir.
You don't know?
No, sir.
Shanjida, do you know I is called local variable or global variable? Shanjida, Nishad.
So local variable হবে I.
These are local variable.
Okay, so inside any function or any method or any type of built-in function whose working area just the inside the block, this is called local variable. And if a variable is called outside the main function, that variable is called the global variable. Okay, variable two types, basically local variable and global variable. So you need to study this area. So we can see that the static array, basically two types of array we have already declared, or it's called function prototype. One function is static array integer initialization and another is automatic array initialization. So integer main function, so puts, just put function we have called the first call to s function. So static array initialization, we have called this function. Okay, which one? Static array. So this is the first call. Okay, first call to s function. So after that call, where this where this cursor will now next line, which line will be executed? Jaber, can you say? Static array, after getting the compiler getting the static array initialization function, then which line will be executed? Which line will be compiled?
I can say, sir.
Which line will be compiled?
Sorry, sir, I can't.
So Abir,
21.
Abir, can you say? Abir Devnath. So it's basically static array initialization, just call this function. This is the first call of this function. So where is this function definition? Okay, where is this function full definition? That means full definition is here, line number 21. So void static array initialization. So cursor will now go to here. Okay, and here they have used a word static integer array. Okay, so static integer array with element 3. Okay, and if since we are using the static keyword, initializes element to 0 before the function is called. If you are not initializes to 0 this array, or by default after using this static keyword, array 1 all elements should be initialized to 0. Do you understand? By using this static keyword. Okay, so now array 1 0, its value 0, array 1 2, array 1 0, array 1, array 1 1, array 1 2, all values initialized to 0. Okay, so now array 1, all elements are initialized to 0 based because we have used static keyword. Okay, so now if we are printing this array, the puts values on entering static array initialization. So outputs contents of array will be how much? So can you say what will be the output?
স্যার সবগুলো 0 হবে।
Okay, so do you have any confusion? Any other have any confusion?
No, sir. Is this the statics work?
Sorry.
Static will initialize all the arrays to 0.
0. So now what will be the output of this array? Because we are using the outputs contents of array, we have used a for loop and printf function to see the index I is index, and also the corresponding element. So what will be the array 0, array 1, array 2? What will be the output?
It will be 0.
All initially to 0, so output will be 0. So we can check this
0.
one. If we can run this one, so can you can check here values on entering static array integer. So array 0 equal to 0, array 1 equal to 0, array 2 equal to 0. Okay, so this is the first call. So what will we can say that void static initialization array, we are just static keyword we have used. After that, we can check this array value. We can see that all elements of array 1 is now 0, is still in 0. Okay, so this function okay, so I think okay, so void static array. So we compiler compile this one, this 30 line 30, and we can see the output. Okay, then next which line will be execute? Can you say anyone?
The 12.
Why?
Sir, স্টেটমেন্টটা শেষ হয়ে গেছে না, 11 স্টেটমেন্টটা শেষ হওয়ার পরের স্টেটমেন্টে তো কাজ করবে।
Still not ending this block.
হ্যাঁ জি স্যার।
Because this parenthesis, second starting parenthesis, ending parenthesis for loop, but void static array initialization parenthesis has started but not yet finished. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so next statement. Okay, so if we go to the code block, okay, you can say that. So this is the first call. Okay, static array integer, then line number go to the compiler, go to this one from a 21. Okay, so static array integer initializes the array to before the function 0 before the function is called, initializes elements to 0 before the function is called, static integer array puts, and we can see that all array 1 element are 0. Okay, still we are compiler is working on in this block. Okay, values on existing static array. Now we can we want to check that. Okay, existing static array, if we want to check, then what will be the output? This is the static array initialization, automatic array initialization. So you can see that now values on existing static array. So if now we want to modify this array 1 element. Okay, so modify and outputs elements of array. So for I equal to 0 and printf, we are now modifying element. At a time we are now modifying the element, and also we want to show the array 1 element. Do you understand this statement? Because for this array for loop, printf is working, and also array 1i equal to array 1i plus 5. That means every element of array 1 plus we are now adding 5, all element with 5. Then what will be the output? Can you say anyone?
5, 5, 5.
So all variable will be 5, 5, 5. You can see values on existing static array, because initializes the array to array 1 to 0, 0, 0, and values of existing static array initialization after adding 5, we are now at all element with 5. So 5, 5, 5. Is it clear? why the output is now 5? Because here we have added a increment operator. Array I equal to array I plus 5. Okay, is it clear? Do you understand or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so now this function is now complete. Okay, so this is the ending of this function. You can double click here and check which block is working. So the void static array now total work now finished. So now back to this function. That means 11 is now complete. 11 statement is now complete, and show the output. We can see the output here. So this portion now complete. Okay, this is for static array initialization. Okay, now we can see that automatic array initialization, this block. So now go to if we execute this function, then cursor will go to which line? That means for line number 41, void automatic array initialization. So void automatic initialization, you can see that here initialization elements s time function is called. So integer array to this is another array, and also we have initialized 3 element to 1 2 3. We have initialized here. Okay, and we will check if we will check this array 2 element. So we can check this array 2 element and 1 2 3. Just we can check. So array 0, array 1, array 2, and we are using we see that array 0, array 2, and array 3 all are with 1 2 3. Now if we are modifying this array automatic array initialization, if we are modifying these elements, so we are now adding 5 to all element of array 2. So we can see that the array 2 6 7 and 8. Okay, is it clear now, this after this portion?
Yes, sir.
So this is, you can see that this is the first call to s function. This is still we are in first call. Now we will see the difference. This is the second call. Okay, static array we are now call again. So in this array, so how much static array the last value? Do you remember? 555.
Yes,
Do you
sir.
remember 555? And but automatic
Yes,
array
sir.
initialization, it's 6 7 8. Okay, now if we are second call to s function, static array initialization, so this call will go to where? So this call will go to where? Static array integer. So this call, that means line number 15, static array initialization, this call will go to from static array initialization, this function. Okay, so now what will be the output? Can you say? Now what will be the output? Anybody? Can you say what will be the output? This is second call. First call we have already see that void static array integer. We see that here the last that means all value to last we will show that the 555. Okay, so if we call the second call function, you can see that values on entering static array will be show 555. Do you understand? So static array integer, so static integer array, that means there is no initialization. Initially we have initialized, so static array now 3, but we can see that the output is 555, is still same output. Okay, so if we modify this one, then what will be the output? Sorry, what will be the output? 10 10 10. Okay. Okay.
Why is that?
Sorry.
Why is that?
Because here initialization already happened, so there is no not new value, because static integer array 1, array 1 0 1 1 1 2, already we have got the 3 value, that means 555. Okay, so we can see the difference. why this static, what are the activities of this static array. So you can see, that now we are calling, and we will show, we can see that output of this array 10 10 10, because 5 is now added to previous value. Okay, but if we are calling automatic array integer second call, then you can see that the new value again, new value, that means static array to 1 2 3, and again we can see that means 1 2 3 and same value 6 7 8, same value is present, because since it is initialize elements s time function is called. When you call the automatic array integer function, then initializes this value 1 2 3, but this is one time initialization. Initialize elements to 0 before the function is called. Since we have already initialized, and then new value is now already stored to array 1. So this is the difference between static and non-static array. Do you understand or not? Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
So if you are using static word, then only need one times initialization. Okay, but if you are using automatic, that means no static word, non-static, no static word, then you need to initialize 2 times, and that's why execution time is more execution time will be needed for non-static word, non-static array. Okay, and static array only need 1 times execution time. Okay, this is the difference you need to study if you are studying this text, and I have just discussed this one. They have explained here. Okay, do you understand or not? I am not sure. So this is the difference between static local array and automatic local array. Among array that are static are initialized once at program startup. If you do not explicitly initialize static array, that array elements are initialized 0 by default. Here function automatic array and function static array. Function static array is called twice. Line number 11 and 15. Local static array in the function is initialized to 0 at the program startup. The function prints the array, adds 5 to s element, prints the array. Second time the function called the static array contains the value during first call. And here the basic difference is that function automatic array is also called twice, but the automatic local array initialized to 0 1 2 3. The function prints 5 to s element, prints the array again. The second time the function is called, array elements are initialized to 1 2 3 again, and because the array has automatic storage duration. This is the difference between static local array and automatic local array. So do you have any confusion? Still any confusion? So you
Yes, sir.
okay, you need to study. If you have any confusion, next class you can ask. Okay, so next topics, I think we have already studied the bubble sort, and you need to study this. You need to program this one, Introduction to Data Science case study. I am just explaining this problem. Basically here problem is that it's a survey result. Basically data science or big data, huge amount of data you need to access. So here is survey data. Computer are commonly used for survey data analysis to compile and analyze the results of survey and opinion polls. Different kinds of polls or survey. So we need to analyze. So in this problem, they have used array response initialized to 99, the array response, or different kinds of people they have get this response, and S response labeling is 1 to 9. The program computes the mean, median, and mode. So are you familiar with this mean, median, mode? This is a statistical problem. Do you have statistics in Inter? Statistics?
Yes, sir.
We had, but it was.
We had one chapter.
Do you know mean, median, mode?
Sir, গড় মধ্য প্রচুরক.
Yes, গড় মধ্য প্রচুরক. That means mean is the average. Okay, and median is the middle element. And mode is the maximum number of frequency. So this is the basic concept, mean, median, mode. So I am just explaining. So this is the response. It's a one-dimensional array. They have got 99 data, and all response variable is 1 to 9. Okay, so you need to declare 3 functions: mean, median, and mode. Okay, and so you need to define this function. You need to calculate this function. That means you need to, mean means all value need to add. Then you can just average it. That is simple. Mean. Do you understand? Mean is the just average. That is 99 total number. You just sum it and you just divide by 99. Okay. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And median, you need to use the bubble sort problem. You need to use the bubble sort problem for sorting it in ascending order. So previous problem we have already discussed about the bubble sort, because here all problem are not synchronized way. That means sorting, not sorting. So you need to sort this array. So by for sorting this array, you need to use the bubble sort. Bubble sort, they have also that means another function. Here they have a mode. This mode, inside mode, they have used a bubble sort. That means, so print array, this is output sorted array, bubble sort, this is sorted array. So you just see the unsorted array, and after bubble sort algorithm, so bubble sort they have already used. So you can just sorting it. After that, total number you just divide by 2, and you need to find out the middle value. What are the middle value? So if we can see that this is the mean, total sum is 689. You can just divide 99, then you can get the mean result. And median, for median, you can see that the median, this is the unsorted array. Just display the initialized array data, and after that, using the bubble sort array, you are just sorting this array 1 to 9 in ascending order. Then median is the element of 49. Total 99 element, so 49 is the median. So median is element of 49 of the sorted 99 element array. So for this run, the median is 7. Which value 49 element, 49 from 9th element is 7. This is the median. And on the other hand, mode is the total response is 1 to 9. Frequency 1, how many times 1 come, how many times 3 come, how many times 4 come. So we can see this and we can display this in through star. Okay, and also you can display it bar chart. Then you can find the which number is maximum. Here 8 is the maximum times, or frequency is the frequency, and that means number of times 8 show 27. That's why the mode is 8, which occurred 27 times. So this is the basically output. So you need to do this program in your home, and you can check this all answer. Okay. And then another issue, we are now, I want to discuss another topics, that is called searching. I think a searching array. So basically searching, sorting. So, but I need to discuss this searching because only 2 topics now. Okay, I want to finish this one. So you need to just, I am just explaining. You need to take this one home. If you problem, then we'll discuss next class. So I want to just basic concept I want to just discuss. So searching is the basically searching and sorting. You this type of topics you will get more in data structure algorithm. So different kinds of searching here. Here we are using linear search. That means search means you have a 99 or 100 or many types of data, but I need to search that one data. So this is called basically searching, just match a certain key value. Among this process of finding key value in array is called searching. Okay, and basically 2 types of searching, linear search and binary search. So binary search is more complicated. So after study the data structure codes, you will see this binary search, but linear search is just simple way. So I am explaining this linear search. So you can see that. So this is a 100 data. The array size is 100, and we are modifying all. We are inserting 100 element by using this loop. Basically, x equal to 0 and ax equal to 2 star x. That means 0, 2, 4, 6. This will be the loop. That means the array value. Okay. So now just I want to check scan up a search key. I from input I just from user keyboard I just press a number, and I want to check in this array is there search key value is available or not. This is the basic searching. So in this case they have declared a function named subscript, where function subscript is the result, and where function name is linear search, and also the declaration is integer linear search. Basically they have declared a constant array, and integer is the key size, another parameter, and also the size, that means the array size. And you can see that this array name is a, search key and size. If we are call this attempt to locate search key in array by using this function, so then go to this okay, so go to this 37 line. This is the array function definition. So integer array is the array size is the 100. Sorry, array is the all element we have already inserted. Integer key is the required key we have pressed from the keyboard, and size is the array size. So firstly, for loop, by using the for loop, they will check all the value and compare array 0 equal to key value. Is it equal or not? If equal, then return n. N means the indexing of the array. So return location of the array. If not, that means if not available, then return negative value. If condition is not working, then return negative value. So by so we have already declared if subscript is not equal to -1, that means they have found a value, at the subscript, is otherwise value not found. So if we are running this problem, this one, so we sorry, this one. So I am using the 10 value. Okay, integer search key. So if I put 5, then value not find. But I want to see this what type of value in my array. So I am just enable these comments. So if I sorry. So you can see that my array is now value is now 0 to 80. So if I put 7, so the search key is not found here. So a value not found. So again, if I see this array, if I put this 2, so the program will now say that the indexing subscript means indexing 1 is now 2. Do you understand or not? This is the just basic simple issue. Just need to find the which element, that means which array element is 2. So one number element is 2. So it's just comparison. This element, this code is now working. That means integer linear search. Basically they have compared if array n equal to key, then return n. N means the indexing, otherwise return -1. So is it clear now? Do you understand, or
Yes,
you
sir.
have any confusion? Just simple, just comparison, a single comparison. Just two value now compare the required value from the value from my keyboard is equal to the array value, is not equal or not. Okay, so if multiple value, then there will be a problem. That means multiple same value, then there will be a problem. Since here is a random value, then there is not a problem. So for linear search, this is a one kind of limitation of this linear search. Okay, so when you study the data structure course, that time you will see that what are the limitation of linear search, then go to binary search, then bubble sort or other algorithm. You can see the data structure algorithm course. So this is the just basic of linear search algorithm. So you need to check this one. If you face any problem, then we will discuss next class, because we need to finish the class, I think, within this month, right? So do you know your class will happen which date? Do you any exact date?
I think, sir, 30.
Probably 30
June.
30 June.
Yes. Sir.
Okay. That's why I need to. Okay, another issue. Basically, this is the searching with binary search. I am not explaining here. You can see in next course. So next topics is basically a multi-dimensional array. We are just study the single dimensional array. That means just single dimensional array. But if we are this topic is basically the multi-dimensional, that means 2 × 2 elements matrix you have already used, where first identifiers is the element of row and second identifies the element of column. That means array can have multiple subscript. Common use of multi-dimensional array is to represent tables of value consisting of information arranged in row and column. So we are using just one-dimensional value previously for one-dimensional value, but this is two-dimensional. Okay, so that means this will be the row and this will be the column. This row 1, row 0, row 1, row 2, and this is the column row 0, row 1, row 2, row 3. So if we are declaring or accessing any element in two-dimensional array, so we need to declare a array as A00. That means 0 number row and 0 number column, 0 number row, 1 number column, 0 number row, 2 number column. I think you have already familiar with two-dimensional matrix. So matrix mathematics you have already familiar in intermediate. Okay, so for one-dimensional we have already declared definition, declared initialization. For two-dimensional just like a same, but integer b is a two-dimensional 2 × 2 element. So 1 1 2, this is one array, this one row, this is another row 3 4. So this will be the value. So b22, b13, this also 2 × 2 matrix, but 2 × 2 array, but you can see that here is only 3 element. So do you understand the difference? Can anybody say what are the another element value? So here already they have declared 2 × 2. That means 2 row and 2 column. So total element 2 × 2. That means 2 into 2 equal to 4. That means this array should store the value for total 4 elements. But here is 3 elements. So in that case, would initialize this to b00 equal to 1, b01 equal to 0, because there is no value. If any element initialization has no value, then automatically by default this value will be set to b01 to 0, b10 to 3, b11 will be 4. So this is the basic initialization. So if we can check 16 this problem, so you can understand. If we run
Sir, garbage value or kotha na sir?
No, no garbage value, automatically 0 value.
স্যার অ্যারেতে আমরা যদি মান মানে ইনিশিয়ালাইজ 0 যদি না করে দেই তাহলে কি স্যার গার্বেজ ভ্যালু আসবে না?
But here already we have initialization. Initialize 1 3 4.
Yes,
already to initialize.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so since if we are not initialization, then there will be garbage value, because we have already other element is now initialized, and automatically compiler will understand that there is another value is 0, set to 0.
Oh, okay, sir.
Okay. I think this problem 16C. So you can see that this is the integer array, 2, 3 element here, 2 row, 3 column. So we can initialize this one. This array, 2 row, 3 column, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is there is there is no another value. 4, 5 is 4, 5, only 2 element, and 2, 3 there is 2 element. Here is 2 element and another is 1 element. So if we run this array, so you can see that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All element is initialization. That's why I show here. But 0 was miss. Another element is missing. That's why initialize to 0. And here is only 1, 2, 4. Other 3 element is now 0 initialization. Do you understand or not? So this will automatically show the value by the compiler. Okay, if you are declaring multi-dimensional array.
Sir, what is this print array function?
Sorry?
What is this print array function? Is it user defined?
Sorry, I don't understand.
Yes, printer is user defined
Print
function.
array is the user defined. Here is another value. I am not showing you. Yeah,
Okay.
Print array is the user defined function because this function is used for display the value. You can see that just if we call this print array 1. Okay, print array 1, print array 2, print array 3. So how many function here we have declared? Can you say anyone? We have declared 3 values,
3.
right? We have declared 3 function. Okay, so how many function is now defined after the main function? Can anyone say? Because function concept is more
3 functions, sir.
Sorry?
So one function.
Only
three
one
calls.
function. Function name is same, but parameter is different. Do you understand or not? So here array 1,
Yes, sir.
here array 2, array 3, but they have declared only print array, only one function. So this is the beauty of object oriented, basically the function. So why do you use function? Do you understand or not? So we can reuse function. Do you understand? Just why we have declared only one function and same work here. We can perform the same work here. Okay, so just print array, parameter is different. Print array, array 2, print array 3. Just parameter is different, array is different, but working procedure is all same. That's why we have definition where define the only one function. Okay, do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and lastly, here you can see that different kinds of declaration or printing function. So okay, another issue. So for printing, we can use aij. That means we need to use 2 loops. Do you understand? That means I used for row and column used j used for column, because here row fixed but column is now changed. 0, 1, 0, 2, 0, 3, sorry, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 2. This way change. That means I equal to 0 and j I less than equal to 1 and j equal to 0, j less than equal to 2, because here row and column is now fixed. Row 2, column 3, row 2, column 3, all are row 2, column 3. Okay, so you can now initialize to initialize here, define, you can define here the array size, row and column you can initialize. Okay, so last problem. So we are now we're just end of this chapter. Last problem, there is a big problem here. That means 2-dimensional array manipulation. So problem is that the S row represent a student and S column represent 4 exam. That means I just explained. Suppose total 3 student in your class, total 3 student and 4 course. Okay, then how many marks? Total how many marks? 3 student and 4 course. Then how many marks? Total how many marks?
12.
12.
12,
Okay,
sir.
12 marks. So that's why this is row represent the student. Okay, so this row is for 1 student, this row for another student, this row for 3rd number student. So problem, you need to calculate the minimum marks of this grade, maximum marks of this grade, and also the average of a student. So this is the problem you need to calculate. Do you understand or not? Problem, do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Total 3 students, 4 courses. So now you need to find out the minimum marks of total grades, total 12 grades. You need to find out the minimum marks, maximum marks, and also the average of a student. So do you understand or not? So in this problem we can solve by using the two-dimensional array. Okay, so I am just explaining simple, just briefly. Here minimum is a function. Minimum function we have declared. Here grades, here student and exam, student exam. Here student 3, exam 4. Pupils and test. Here pupils, that means how many student, and test, that means how many exam. So this is the just size, pupils and test, 2 array size. We have maximum and also the set of grades. Set of grades we can calculate from here. That's why we are just using the test size. Okay, total test size. And if we have declared 3 functions. This is the minimum function. Just minimum, we need to compare this one, grades row column less than low grade, or low grade equal to grades low column. We need to shift this one, and we are using that since two-dimensional array, we are using 2 loop. Okay, and we are using a minimum value. This is the set, the initialized to highest value of grade. This is the highest value. We need to compare this one. Return the lower grade and also the maximum. So higher grade is 0, initialized to lowest to possible. So you can use another way. You can try to solve this another way. But firstly, you need to solve this way. And third one, the average. That means just test total. You need to just sum the total grade, and then you need to just average use. So this is the just simple array. So you can see the output. So the array is 0, 1, 2. This is the exam. This is the student, 0 number student, 1 number student, 4 number student. This is the just simple display. So based on this display calculation, lowest grade is 68, highest grade is 96, and first student average is 76, then second, then third. So this is the output. So this is the basically the standard using of two-dimensional array manipulation. Okay, you need to study this one. If you have faced problem, you can study this text or you can ask next class. Okay, and here is the variable length array. Just previously we have all initialized to array, but we can use the variable length. So that means during from keyboard we are just row column. We can just input the how many rows and how many columns in my two-dimensional matrix. So this is the simple issue you have already discussed, and just assign element. So here you can see that they enter the size of the one-dimensional array 6, number of row columns 2, 5, number of row columns 4, 3. This is the we are just input from the keyboard, and finally we are just one-dimensional array. We have now just display first two-dimensional array and then second-dimensional array. So you need to study this one. If you faced any problem, then we can discuss next class. Okay, so I think this is the end of this chapter, and secure C programming. So we have already faced this problem. Basically, it is important to ensure that every subscript used to access array element is within the array bounds. So if you are using any array bounds, then compiler will show that array is out of index. This type of message will show. So in one-dimensional array, subscript must be greater than or equal to 0, must be greater than or equal to 0, and less than the number of elements. This should be remembered. That means a one-dimensional array, this condition should be remembered. And for two-dimensional array, row and column must be greater than or equal to 0 and less than the number of rows and columns. Okay, this is the basically secure program. So then you then there is no message. And also another issue is that, so we are using puts character basically for if when we need to output a new line after the string, we can use the printf puts function. If when you need the cursor to remain in on the same line, we are using printf function. For that reason, they have used this one. So this is the end of the chapter 6. So next I will discuss string chapter. So I think, do you have any issue or anything you need to ask? You can ask.
No sir.
No sir, কোনো প্রবলেম নেই।
স্যার একটা রিকোয়েস্ট ছিল।
বলো।
স্যার অটোক্যাডের যে প্রজেক্টটা আছে এটা একটু ডিউ ডেটটা একটু বাড়ায় দিলে সুবিধা হয়।
আচ্ছা, I will extend the date up to 20 July. Okay, I am now extending the date.
Okay, sir.
Number 3. Sorry. Okay, so June 30, I am extending the date up to July 20. Okay.
Okay, sir.
থ্যাংক
Any-
ইউ স্যার। আমরা যে
Thank you, sir.
স্যার আমরা যে পাওয়ার পয়েন্টের উপরে প্রজেক্টটা করব, ওইটা স্যার কি নিয়ে প্রজেক্টটা করব? পাওয়ার পয়েন্টের স্লাইডগুলো কি নিয়ে বানাবো?
Slide you can use any of your class course, no problem. You can use your text in C programming, no problem. Okay.
স্যার আপনারা যে স্লাইডগুলো দিয়ে ক্লাস নেন, যদি ওই টাইপের একটা স্লাইড বানিয়ে দিই তাইলে হবে?
Okay, হ্যাঁ হবে, সমস্যা নেই, but don't copy paste. If I understand that you are copying paste or any PowerPoint slide download from internet and then upload it, so automatically your marks will 0.
Yes.
Okay, try to avoid copy
Yes, I
paste.
got it.
Try to avoid copy
Okay, sir.
paste. You need to try to learn something. Otherwise, CSC, since you are a CSC student, you need to study and learn by yourself.
Sir.
Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Sir,
Any issue?
স্যার নেটওয়ার্ক স্যার স্যার
Okay.
হলে স্যার অনেকেই স্যার নেটওয়ার্ক সমস্যা স্যার, এই কারণে স্যার অনেকে ক্লাসে জয়েন করতে পারতেছে না স্যার। ক্লাসগুলো যদি কাইন্ডলি স্যার একটু ইউটিউবে আপলোড দিতেন
Okay,
সুবিধা হতো,
I will upload it one by one. In CC 11 I will upload here. Okay, after upload in YouTube, I will share here the link. You can check from class material. I think class material, class lecture. I think I have already uploaded lecture chapter 06.
Ji sir.
I have already uploaded here. So I will upload other lecture here. Those those lecture I have taken online, I will upload here. Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
So I think I will take 2 attendance from today course to when I will take course in physical. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Assalamualaikum sir.
Assalamualaikum, sir.
Assalamualaikum, sir.